Next, we go to the Gambia to follow up on the attempted coup we reported on last week. If you remember, questions arose over whether or not there was a coup and whether the people accused and arrested for the attempt were credible suspects. To recap, 7 junior soldiers were arrested. 2 others said to be implicated in the attempt to depose President Adama Barrow are still at large. The government was to hold a press conference today for the first time since those events last week. So what's the latest? Omar Wally is in Banjul. Omar, so the National Security Advisor has been speaking at the press conference. What did he say?
Hi, Audrey. So he said 7 men from the Gambia Armed Forces are linked to the alleged coup, and an ongoing search is underway for more suspects and accomplices. He also said the coup is established contact and held meetings in the country, and there are suspected involvement of sponsors from the civilian population within and outside of the country.
Now, I believe that he didn't take any questions. It was more of a briefing, but did he give any details of exactly how this coup plan was going to unfold?
Yes, so he said the naval base was identified to be the launching platform, and accomplices will come from the Presidential Guard Brigade, Fajara Barracks, Yundum Barracks, and other military installations across the country. And he said they also intend to block Denton Bridge. That is the bridge that connects Banjul and the south of the country. And they will intend to take the airport as well as the outstation, the 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒏 troops in the country, and seal the 𝒂𝒄𝒄 that are present in the country. So here is an excerpt.
The alleged coup plotters made contacts and held clandestine meetings in some places identified within the country. Also, reports are pointing to the suspected involvement of sponsors from civilian collaborators who are both within and outside of the country. The said plan shows the composition of the formation that we are to create to forcefully take over the State House and prevent any intervention. Arrest cabinet ministers and senior government officials to use them as hostages to prevent any foreign intervention.
That's the National Security Advisor, 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒏 there, speaking at a press conference earlier today. It's the first time that the government has actually spoken directly to people, right, about this in a press conference. So what did all the questions that Gambians had about this coup, were they answered by these statements in this press conference?
No, they did not take questions from journalists. So since the alleged coup was announced on the 20th of this month, they issued a couple of press releases, and they have been thrifty with information they gave to the public. So Gambians are still asking questions, and considering the man they consider to be the ringleader, they said he doesn't have the capacity, or he's not in a strategic position to stage a coup. He doesn't have access to weaponry or influence in the Gambia Armed Forces. So many answers for the Gambia government, but there are so many unanswered questions. So they are not answering to the requests or responding to the journalists.
What are the families of those named and arrested saying, and are there actually charges being laid against them?
So far, there are no charges against them. A panel was set up to investigate, so they are tasked to come to investigate and prepare a report. So that is within 30 days. And I spoke to the sister to the alleged ringleader, that is Sana Fadera, and she said the brother is a junior ranking officer in the Gambia Armed Forces, doesn't have access to weaponry to overthrow the government of President Barrow, and call for the brother's immediate release.
And it's about just over a week since the allegation of a coup was made. Is there any sign in the country of heightened security or anything like that?
No, the situation is calm and peaceful. People are going on their normal business. For the first time in the history of the Gambia, the government said, okay, there was a coup, and people cast out. So this is the first time. So most people still cast out. They still don't believe in government story. And the fact that the government is only issuing press statements and press briefings, most people are saying, well, the government is hiding something, so they should answer the questions people are asking them.
Thank you very much. That's Omar Wally there talking to us from the Gambia. This is Focus on Africa and the BBC World Service.